It looks like I'm live. Love, do you see me?
I'm looking.
Can I watch the comments?
Premiere. Who made you? Who made you, Premiere?
All right.
I see nothing. Fantastic Fiber. I
Podcast.
see you.
Okay.
Live. Yep.
And
You're live. And this is you.
okay.
Oh, wait. There you go. And there you go.
Okay. So we see me,
All right.
and the volume is down some.
Oh, you
Doesn't
want me to turn
show.
that up?
Doesn't show that anybody's watching online. How about yours?
Oh, you just got on there.
No, I mean, oh, okay. Now it is. Now it's on there. Good.
Oh.
Excellent. And if you can hear, if anybody else is watching and didn't show up yet, you can hear that there is a delay. So we'll turn that down. All right. So I figured I'd just hop on. I never have time to record anymore. If you guys are here, hello. Oh, I see I got a couple people in here. Say hello.
Hello.
But I figured what I'm gonna do is just hop on, talk to you guys for a little bit, and find out. Oh, Sally, hello. Flower Tammy, hello. I've been busy. Yeah, it's been nuts in here.
You can see that, huh?
Yep, right here.
You got excellent vision, love.
So, yeah, like I said, I figured I'd hop on here, mess with some, well, with one project specifically because I'm setting my yarn up for it. This is my station, the dashboard on the passenger side. And this is a no-shoe zone because I don't want anything getting on any of my yarn or projects. But yeah, so it's all no-shoe over here. Moses is here. He is sitting in the driver's seat doing some computer work.
Yeah.
So, but I figured also I put a little pile of blankets. Well, not just, yeah, just blankets. I put a little pile of yarn stuffs that I've been working on. I figured I'll share with you as we go. And I'll make space so that I can lay out my other yarns on the dashboard. So if you guys have any questions or you want to chit chat with me about what you've been doing, drop a comment. Where in the world is Marie? Marie is in Illinois right now. We're in Illinois. We are getting ready to head. Where are we going again?
We are going to
Carlisle,
Pennsylvania.
Yep, Carlisle. Hi, Diana. Yeah, we're going to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And I've definitely brought enough yarn to get through this month. I think it's on the top bunk. It's the whole top bunk almost. And then I've got the bottom bunk that we sleep on with bags and bags of yarn also. Last month was a very unsatisfying yarn month for me. So I brought a bunch of projects with me last month. Ones that I figured I can finish while we're out here. I was gung-ho about it. And so let's see, this one. This is one that I worked on last month. And I brought it with me and I brought all the yarn that I needed for it. At least I thought I did. I needed at least another skein and a half. Happy to see you again. What are you working on? Oh, yeah. Hi, Missy. How you doing? So yes, what I'm working on is up there. This one I just finished. The granny square, the red heart granny squares, yarn. Can you see that? There we go. That is what I used for this blanket, along with the white, which is Premier, just regular Premier worsted basic yarn. Okay, so as you see, I put a border on it and granny squares. I'm just going to toss this on the bed along with that. So then this one I just started, so I'll show you that later. My sister, I hope she's not watching and I hope she doesn't watch. She has no idea I bought yarn for her and she has no idea I'm working on this. Now, if you've seen my other, I missed you too, Missy. I missed all of you guys. Thank you. What else was that? I can't even see all of, oh, so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. So for my sister, her favorite colors are pink and blue, and there is almost no light in here. So it may not show up as
Here's
good.
all the light
yeah, that's
we
all
have.
of them.
Oh, yeah, that's
that one doesn't make any difference. Put the ambient back on.
Yeah.
Okay. So when there's not a lot of light like this, it's hard to see the colors of other projects that I've been making, but let's see if we can get it to show. Oh yeah, they're coming up pretty nice. So if you know me, I gotta have a corner to corner pretty much at all times, because when I get frustrated or I get mad at my yarn because I made a mistake and I have to frog a lot, I always have either a granny or a corner to go to, so I can have an easy win. So I can just like hurry up and make something, get it out there and get it out of my system and say, oh, I finished something, thank God. And that was that blanket all last month. I didn't get to finish any of my projects last month. And we were so busy, so busy. I had hardly any time. But, and for the ones that I could have finished, like the one I just showed you, that one I didn't bring enough white. I needed another roll and a half of white for that one so that I could finish it. So that one sat there for a whole month waiting to be finished. This one I just bought. I waited for the yarn. It arrived last month. We go home once a month, so I have to wait a whole month just to get my yarn again. And so this is the one. This is the pretty corner to corner. And if you know me, you know I love Premier Puzzle yarn. So this color is hopscotch. Let's see, there we go. And all the beautiful colors you just seen on that corner to corner, that's what this is. And yeah, I like it. This is only this is 2 balls already. So if you wanted to see how much yarn you would need for a corner to corner in a puzzle yarn, this is almost a full size blanket. I usually use 10 to 12 if I'm using corner to corner, 10 to 12 skeins of yarn for that. So I'm gonna put that back in the bag that it came from and show you something else I've been working on. Now this one is very pretty. I started making the squares last month, no, in January. Started making the squares in January. Sorry about the beeping, kind of the truck driver. Comes with the territory. So for this, I used the mandala sequins. Did you guys get these on sale when they were on sale for like $2? It was $2 or $2.50. I bought a bunch of them. And a bunch of this color because I wanted to be able to make something beautiful. And this is, the color is Beryl. Beryl, am I saying that right? Yeah, so that's that one. And this is what some of the squares look like, if I could get that off my hand. Let's see, colors. Yep, see? They came out nice. And I didn't color control these. I just let them do their own thing. And there's pink and purples and blues. So I made almost all the squares that I needed. I had 28 squares. I needed 7 more. Ran out of yarn. Yep, so I couldn't finish that last month. So it's with me again this month. And I started putting it together because I finished my squares. And I used this white. It's a real light creamy kind of white. I got it from Hobby. And Hobby has these big old bags with 10 skeins of basic acrylic, and you get 133 meters in each one of these 50-gram balls. And I think they're like usually $10, so you're paying $1 a ball. It's not bad. And it's a 3-weight too. I don't know what they try and classify that as, but it's definitely a 3-weight. So there they are. Let's see. Colors. That's what color is in this blanket that I'm making. Okay. And that blanket that I'm making is partially put together now. And this is what it's looking like. Pretty, huh? So what are you guys making? As I'm going through this, I would love to hear what you have on your hook, or, you know, what you've been doing with life recently. You know, I'd like to hear about you guys too. So yeah, this was also a last month bag, like I said, and I didn't get to finish it. I had to wait a whole month to get home and get the last 3 balls of yarn, the last 3 cakes, I should say, on the bed. Okay, so this one I just started. I have more back there that are from Oh, you should see the cute little boy blanket that I'm making. I'm not going to get it because then I'd be back there digging through stuff instead of sitting here talking to you guys. Let me see. All right, just making sure I didn't miss any conversations here. Oh my God. Oh, I did. Hi. Oh, Joanna. Oh my God, I'm so excited to catch you live. Where are you parked? We are parked in Illinois. Do you know what city we're in?
I could tell you that, but
We could
then
tell
I'd
you.
have to kill you.
Then we'd have to kill you. All right.
Franklin Park.
Franklin Park. Let's see. I love Corner to Corner. They're so mindless and fast, right? Oh, Missy, they're like a lifesaver for me when I get sick of, like, I get upset with myself. I get sick with myself because I have to frog. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't count something, or, you know, whatever. I spaced out and I just kept going. And then I have to rip out half a row or 3 rows. And the last one, I had to rip out the whole center of this blanket. I cried. No, I didn't. I sat it down for 3 days and I wouldn't touch it because I was mad at myself. But let's see, who else? Corner to Corner. Hello, Samantha Stewart. Carl and Kat, good afternoon. Just finished your first Corner to Corner, Sally? Oh, and you did a prayer shawl for your sister-in-law. I bet that came out awesome. Missy Maritza. Hello, hello. Very gorgeous. Thank you. I missed out on so many comments. It's crazy that you're live right now. I just sent an email yesterday because I missed you. Oh, I know. That was one of the reasons why I had to go live, because I know I'm not going to be able to record and just stick it up. I got home. We were home for our 5 days, and I did 2 videos. One was a Whip Wednesday, and guess what? It's still in my phone because we had no time for me to just go through it real quick, put a little edit in it, and post it. That's how busy it's been. And
yeah,
you know,
there was an unboxing?
And oh yeah, the other's an unboxing, and I will put that one up, but just know I'm talking about old stuff in that video about, you know, I'm going to put up a Whip Wednesday video, and I never did. This video is kind of like more of a, hey, how you guys doing? Catch up. You know, like, I'm missing more comments. Okay, let's see. Those are gorgeous. I missed what yarn that was. For the Corner to Corner, Missy, that was a puzzle yarn. It's in the back now. But for the blanket that I'm making, the little girl blanket, that was the mandala sequins. I can't remember which one. Well, it's not that I can't remember, it's that these are not staying, yeah. Annie Joe says, girl, where do you keep all that gorgeous yarn in such a small confined space? I know. The top bunk, the bottom bunk, and when I go to bed, I pile this chair and the floor area right here with all the bags of yarn that I bring. I have a problem, I guess. I don't know. But the problem is, last month I didn't get to finish almost anything. I think I finished one thing. Yeah. So, making a tie-dyed paw print granny square blanket. Oh, Missy, that sounds awesome. You got to show me a picture. Send me an email and send me a picture of it. I want to see it. Making sleeves for granddaughter. You put all that yarn in vacuum sealed bags? No, actually I have Walmart bags, and I tie them up, and the only place in the truck that's allowed to have shoes is the driver's seat, and everything else is, most of everything is up on the top bunk. There's a few, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 projects on the bottom bunk. I know I said only, but that's not much for what I usually bring. The only reason why I have so much space consuming right now is because every project that I brought with me is a big project, like a blanket, and they're all partially done that need to be finished. Let's see, you lived in Carterville, Illinois for about 5 years. How'd you like it out here? Was it nice area? This area that we're in is, you know, it's industrial, so it's a little in between. Let's see, hello, Stitching on the Hill. Was unsubscribed to your channel. It's good to see you again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cynthia. Why would that happen? I guess YouTube's algorithm is weird sometimes. Okay, before I get started on this one, and I am going to show what I'm making, and Sir Father Figure, you better not be watching. My mom's boyfriend is my Sir Father Figure. That's what I call him, and I'm his bonus daughter. So, you know, a lot of people, a lot of you guys know that I've recently just lost my dad and my stepmom. So, you know, that was hard. And then my uncle. So that was hard. And I took a hiatus from YouTube for a while, and now I'm back, and I'm hoping that we will continue to be able to have time like this live together because the videos are hard to put up. Okay, so this one, I'm making the moss stitch in a baby blanket now. That's awesome, Maggie. You know, I haven't tried the moss stitch yet. I know I have to, because there's another blanket that I want to make, and it is a moss stitch blanket. Hi, what is it? Zoila Rivera. Girl, I can't pronounce your name. I'm not sure if I'm butchering it or if I'm getting it right. But how have you been? It's been a while, huh? Yeah, we missed you too. Okay, so this last one that I'm showing you, I just started yesterday, and it's kind of like the frost blanket that I started with the puzzle shimmer with the blue and the white, or blue and silver and white. It's like that stitch, but it's just basic yarn. So I got Big Twist from Joann's, Big Twist from Joann's, and this purple, first color was black, just regular black. This color is grape. Let's see if we can get that purple to show through. And it's too dark. It's too dark. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I pronounced your name perfectly. Yay! Okay. And then the last color that I'm using is this. It's a lighter purple, but it's still a dark purple. It's Red Heart Amethyst. Okay, so let's see if I can even show you what I've started. It's still small, and the colors are not showing. Oh, there we go. Turn it on the side, and there you go. So it's like a granny ripple blanket, but it's also got that little treble in the middle, the spike stitch or whatever that is called there when you drop down with a granny stitch and you go to the previous row. That's all it is. Up and down. I just started it. And the girl that I am making it for is one of my daughter's friends. She's been helping her out while she's in Texas. And I just want to show my gratitude and help her, you know, stay warm maybe. Show her a little love. Okay.
As I showed in my video, Texas is not warm.
No, Texas is not warm. It was very cold when we went there. Now, this is exciting because this one, let me put this back here. Okay, this one is for Sir Father Figure. Now, he likes football like most men, and he likes the Bears. And so, you know, I see him getting his whole gear, and he's got a fuzzy blanket at home that has the Bears on it. And, you know, he's got the hats and the shirts and jerseys and, you know, the whole 9 yards. So he doesn't have a handmade blanket, though. So I started making him one. Now, is this going to show up backwards or on the Bears? Yeah. When we were in Texas, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? When were we in Texas? Beginning of February, maybe?
I don't know. No, it feels like so much longer ago. Our sense of time is just way off. We could drive.
Yeah.
We're up 24 hours a day pretty much. So time passes differently
for us. And anybody who knows a trucker knows that. Okay. So if this is not backwards, I'll turn it backwards. Or if it is backwards, I'll turn it the other way so you can see it properly. There we go. So this is the corner to corner that I work on during the day. This is what I call my daytime blanket. And it's because I can't keep track of the map that I drew, along with, here it is. Here's the map. I can't keep track of the map that I draw in the night when, you know, we're driving at night. If I have time, and I don't usually have time to crochet at night, but when I do a corner to corner. This ripped all the way down.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is the fake one. This is the first one. Oh, thank God. I thought my map ripped. Here it is. I knew it had a small tear on it, but that was torn up. So this is my map, and that is what I am making. Graph paper map, taped together, Sharpie and highlighters, you know. Do I collect the state pennies? No, we don't. We actually collect Sasquatches. When we're in different states, if we see a Sasquatch, anything, billboard, figurine or sticker or something like that, we have to capture it by picking his nose
'Cause that's the
and
only thing
taking
that keeps him calm.
and take a picture with him. So we have on my husband's channel, we have a what you call it? Never done a graph, not sure I can deal with it. Oh, it's a little difficult. Need to connect with me if we're in a 30-mile radius of Temple, Texas. I will definitely get in touch with you. Temple, Texas. Love,
Yes.
can you type that and send it to me?
Yep.
The one, yeah, Zoila, this is definitely an easy way to do it. If you ever want to make something, just tape like 4 sheets of graph paper together and just draw a picture on it, and every row diagonally draw a line through it after you crocheted that row. Have it color coordinated so that you know exactly what you're making. Like, stick to something easy, put a heart. And once that's done and over with, you got some experience, do like a you know, like a heart that's hollowed out in the center, so that when you go up and down, you kind of have to wiggle the yarn over to one side, or, you know, crochet it along to get to the other corner. It sounds hard, but it's not. You just kind of work your way through it, and, you know, chain 3 to get to the end of the row so that you can change colors. Sounds confusing as hell. It doesn't sound like I know what I'm even talking about, actually. But yeah, you make a couple stitches and it helps you so that you can change colors. So this is the C for that blanket. And as you see, it's corner to corner, so it's diagonal. That's the back end of the C. And then that's how it's going along. Now what I do, I cheat. I do everything in sections now, because it's so much easier than having 20 something balls of balls of yarn. Not rolls. It's difficult to have all those yarns up here on the dashboard and not let them become a seeing hazard. So what I do is I do section by section with a corner to corner. You can just reattach your yarn at the corner. 30 minutes south of Waco, or 1 hour south of Austin. Oh, okay, yeah, we've gone out that area before. So yeah, like I was saying, I start, and I did all the I did all the lettering first. Then I came back to the corner, attached my white, and I did however many rows it said to do. I think it was like 12 rows of white. So I did that, just sectioned all the way across. I didn't have this on yet. And now that I am and you can look, there's like, you can't really tell that anything has ever been detached and then reattached. So after I got up to that area where it's just under the C, that's when I stopped on this part. And now I am working, I'll show you on the map. I'm working it now so that it'll go up to this line here, and that'll be blue, and I will stop up there too and finish the rest of all this. Yeah, so that's how I do that. And then after I get the white done, then it's all Chicago at the top. Nice projects. I've been working on chickens and bunnies. Oh, chickens and bunnies. Are you doing amigurumi, or are you doing the like little motifs and stuff? Love how it's turning out. Thank you, Zoila. Beautiful, awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody who I missed, if you just got here or came in a few seconds ago, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am excited that you guys are even in here watching me live. It's been a long while. So I figured while I'm on here, we can all chit chat. You guys can, you know, ask me any questions you want to, or, you know, whatever. But I figured I'll set up my yarn station, because this is the project that I'll be working on today while it's daytime. Yes, thumbs up please. Oh yes, thank you Zoila. Yeah, I forget to say things like, you know, if you enjoy this content, please leave me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, and it really does. It helps YouTube send out notifications to other people, or to send my video into their feed in case they missed the live notification. Sometimes you'll get the notification just because people are thumbing.
I think Texas was actually a while ago. We had to stop doing this because we were sitting too much, and we started working the Dollar
Do you
General.
help with the driving? I sure do. I do help with the driving. I'm not as good as backing up as my husband. With backing, I shy away from it because I'm nervous. So backing is mostly Moses. But driving, you know, like we switch out and, you know, he'll get some sleep while I drive, or I'll sit here and crochet and then get some sleep while he drives. Or if we're sitting at a stop, we either both go to sleep or we both work on what we're working on, which usually I'm crocheting or putting together a video, and he's usually on the computer and sometimes putting together a video. He has his own channel. So if you want to see his channel, he is the what are you, Mogar the Great?
Yep.
Mogar the Great.
Mogar.
Yes. And he is pretty great. I don't know why I keep putting this bag down. I need to take the yarn out of it. A lot of white yarn. And because, oh yeah, so that blanket. Oh yeah, no. Not the blanket first. I'm in Medina County near Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, Tammy. You know, my sister's name is Tammy. What kind of music do we listen to? Believe it or not, everything. Everything except for some country. Mostly no country. We listen to Pandora, and we like songs like Rhyme Dust, and that's like techno house type of music.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd is my favorite. And I try not to overplay it because I can listen to it 500 million times. Dawn says hello. And Missy, where did Mogar the Great name come from? Oh, let's hear this, love. Where did it come from?
Wow, it's been so long. So I usually play with the kids a lot, and when you're playing with the kids and you're in the heat of playing, aka the heat of battle, you say some weird stuff. And I think we were in the middle of wrestling or something like that, and I yelled out Mogar because Moses Mogar. I don't know, it just fit. And I proceeded to belly flop the kids.
Yes.
So that's where Mogar came from.
My husband was a trucker. Loved riding with him, but never drove. Yeah, it's we drove together for 5 years. Well, he drove, I sat. And then I got my CDL, and now we both drive. I've had my CDL for what, a year and a half now?
Yes.
Year and a half.
Yes.
So, and I know I should probably be a better backer by now, but I'm not. I'm too scared is what the problem is. And every yard is different. So where I learned to back up in a door, which Moses helped me out with learning that one, school does not teach you. But the way that I learned how to back up into a door, I had a whole giant parking lot to do it. Most of the time you just have this small space in front of you instead of a nice big space. So I shy away from it. I'm chicken. Let's see. Anything else? Come on, comments. Show me. There they are. Okay. Didn't miss anything. Good. I should become a trucker because I love to travel. You know, if you love to travel, why not get paid for it? But trucking, you're not traveling for enjoyment of, places. It's just you're driving for the money, basically. You want the miles, and you see all highways, and then industrial area, and that's it. Or small neighborhoods because your GPS wants to take you down the wrong roads.
Yeah, you get excellent sunrises and excellent sunsets, and you get some beautiful visuals going over the bridges and stuff like that. So,
but there's a lot of sitting that people don't think about. Like you're sitting in traffic most of the time. 12 o'clock in the afternoon where everybody's going to lunch, first thing in the morning when everybody's going to work, 3 o'clock when everybody's getting their kids, and then 5 o'clock when everybody's done work.
And the weekends, and then, when all the kiddies come out to play. Yeah,
and then spring break is just here, and that means, kids flying up the highways and crashing because, they want to be cool in front of their friends, and,
Needless to say, if you become a trucker, you're going to see some stuff you don't want to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of carnage out here. And if you're like me and it breaks your heart to see a dead animal, that will definitely be a thing. Yeah, that's sad. Those are my worst things. Like, you know, we've seen some gross stuff out there, but when I see the poor little aminals on the side of the road, breaks my heart. I used to do animal rescue. I stopped doing it. It's not that I won't help an animal when the time comes. If somebody asks me, you know, if I can help them, I still do help out. But when it comes to rescue, I don't bring in any more animals. One, because my lifestyle doesn't allow it. But two, it's very hard when you lose them, when they die. And I've had a lot of animals come through my home. Everywhere that I've lived, I've done rescue. Even the house that we're in now, I've done rescue. And the last 3 of our cats are 3. That's it. We are having our 3. They will grow up. They will not grow up. They're already
grown cats.
they're already seniors. But, you know, they will continue to age, and we will love them and pet them. And, you know, don't worry, they're not home alone. They are not home alone. We do I go through Arizona? Yes, all the time. We go through Arizona. We go through Utah. Yeah. But yeah, my daughters live at home. They take care of the cats. Plus my niece comes by to take care of the cats. So they got all their love. And my daughter is, the last 3 cats, they belong to my daughter. They didn't even like me, you know? They're like, oh, you saved my life. Thanks. Go away. I'm like, all right, fine. But, oh, Siamese are so pretty too. It's hard when they die. It is so hard. Yep, my last cat that was mine, he passed away 6 years ago. And that broke me. That was it. I couldn't take in another after that. I've helped a few. They've come in, for, you know, my friends' cats. They've come in, they've gotten their help. They've gotten back to health, nursed back to life, or whatever the situation was. And then they went back home. But as far as bringing in the unadoptables, which is what I used to do, they're no longer allowed to be non-paying tenants in the house. Funny. No, yeah. He was huge and beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry, Missy. Yeah, it stinks. My biggest cats. Oh, my biggest cat was a Maine Coon, and he was damn near 30 pounds. He was just from head to butt. From head to butt, you know? That's not even including his tail. My other cats would lay next to him, and he looked like a giant cat next to a kitten, you know? And it was just hilarious to see the size difference between what a Maine Coon looks like and a regular domestic. He was
definitely a Garfield.
Yeah, he was a big boy, huh?
Yeah. Garfield's not a Maine Coon, but, you know, but the size.
Yeah. So that's that. That's what I used to do, but I do have 3 more at the house, and then our last one that we had that the last one that we rescued and took in, he's diabetic, and the trucking life was too stressful for him.
Batman.
So yeah, he's Batman, and I did not want him to end up sick and dying just because we can't change our lifestyle right now, you know. I'm winding yarn just in case you weren't sure what I'm rocking back and forth for. But yeah, we didn't want anything to happen to him, so I gave him to my cousin Pam, and we pay for all his medical everything, and she cares for him and loves him. And you know what, he's so much happier there anyway, because the other cats kind of picked on him a little bit and kind of isolated him outside of their group, because they're all orange and white and he's gray, so they kind of like shunned him a little bit. It was funny. So he's not with us anymore. He's with my cousin, and he's much happier.
He didn't like it up here at all. He would protest being up here by waiting until we were going to go to sleep, and then he has to use the litter box.
Yeah.
Protest.
Are you waiting to make a delivery or just finishing one? No, we are sitting at the yard waiting to get loaded. Normally we don't have to deal with load and unloads. Usually it's just drop and hook, which means that you just, you know, drop your trailer and hook up to a different one. For those of you that didn't know. Oh, look, we got 18 people and 18 thumbs. Thank you, guys. I like when the numbers match. But yeah, so we, what was I talking about?
Dropping and hooking.
Do most drivers truck alone? You'd be surprised how many passengers you see out here. There's not a whole lot of team drivers like us. But we run into them, especially with this company. We run into more team drivers now than we ever used to. There's a lot of single truckers on the road. You know, and they bring a dog or a cat. I've seen trucks with as many as 3 cats on the dashboard while they were just kind of sunbathing. I thought that was too many, but you know, if you can handle it, then good. That's excellent. But dogs, usually I see truckers with dogs. Sometimes a passenger, but most of the time if you have a passenger, it's a team drive. Let's see, anybody else? I have to keep touching my screen in order to see. Let's see. Okay, just wanted to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I'd prefer to drive alone or with a pet, right? Yeah. See, I got my Mo, so I don't need a pet. And if
how's it going?
right? And if I want to be around humans, I sit up here with human. And if I don't, I go in the back and I lay down. And if I'm tired, well, then I just go to sleep, either here or back there. I fall asleep in my seat sometimes, a lot of times.
And then we hit rough roads and she kind of bounces around like Jim Carrey in the woods.
Yeah, something like that. Ah, yeah. You know, I've missed you guys. This is fun. It's nice that I can go live and get in touch with you guys and touch base. I think from now on, a lot of my videos are going to be live. If I can't like get home and actually record them, I just might end up being at a truck stop somewhere and throw the record on and, hey guys, how you doing? So I guess look out for those kind of notifications, because I don't know how many videos I'll be able to just put up anymore. Yeah. Yep. So I guess, you know, since we're all kind of quiet again, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. We're going to clean off that bed and take a nap, because we got a long drive ahead of us. Long drive. I don't even know where we're going, and we got a long drive.
We've had longer. We'll be all right.
Going out to Cali, that's a long drive.
Yeah, that is a long drive.
Okay. Gainy Joe, Joanna, thank you for stopping by. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, early. Oh, your mother drove, huh?
Wow. We talk about taking a nap and they just dropped the plate.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be loading us, so we'll be out of here in 10 minutes, which means I have to clear off this area anyway. So that's that. You guys drove an SUV from the coast of California all the way to Southern Ohio home by yourself. That's a heck of a drive. But yes, thank you all for being with us. Thank you for stopping by and sharing the love. You guys stay safe. You know, take care of yourselves and be careful out there if you have to drive anywhere. Okay? Love your loved ones too. Bye. How do I end it though?
Get all close to the camera. You can see